Good morning, everybody. I know it is super early, and I've been up because Spirit, I guess, wanted me to do a reading for today, especially with the energy, and we're still in Venus retrograde. So there's a lot of things that are going on. And as I was dropping off my significant other at work and coming home, something talked about the internal yes. And I was thinking, I said, that makes a lot of sense. And then I got the number 8. So, of course, I tried to get home as fast as I could so I could go ahead and do a reading just for today's energy and about just generally what's going on. So, my style of reading is not the same from everybody else's. You know, I like to do things a little bit different. I have already shuffled and Spirit didn't want me to cut the deck of cards, so I didn't. And since it gave me the number, 8, we're gonna go ahead and jump right into this because I was excited. I was like, okay, it's early. I'm not a morning person, but I'm excited. What's going on with this internal yes. So with the number 8, and those of us that are into numerology, and if you don't know your life path number, I highly recommend that you do the calculations and find out exactly what it is. I happen to be a number 8, so this reading is going to resonate, but I ask Spirit to remove me so I can feel the other energies of what's going on today on this beautiful Thursday. So when it comes to the number 8, it represents, power and about strength. It is a combination and balancing of both the material and the spiritual world, just like a flip of a coin. You have a heads and a tails. 8 is also known as the karmic equalizer. It creates as it destroys. But what also comes into play is, even though it creates as it destroys, you reap what you sow. And those of us that have seen the power of reaping what you sow and the end results, and only you know what your story is. But generally, sometimes when you tell somebody you want to reap what you sow, 9 times out of 10, it is not good. But 8 is also that balance. Because it also, if you turn it on its side, it gives you the infinity symbol. I'm sorry, my kitten is being a nuisance. But on the flip side of that, in a spiritual sense, since we are balancing the material and the spiritual aspects, spiritually, practical, realistic, intelligent, generous, and being risk takers. And also can know the difference between make-believe and genuine spiritual realizations. Having of 2 minds. Sometimes you can play with that word if you want to. But I only know what it means to me. Right. And the other interesting aspect also is that I got a sense of white, a sense of clear. And as you see, I have a clear quartz crystal that's actually sitting above the cards. And that represents the 8th chakra. Go figure. No such thing as a coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. But clear or white does represent peace, purity, sincerity, and protection. So the energy for today seems to be very interesting, as you can see at the cards that are being laid out. So we're going to go ahead and jump in. So the first card that came up was the Knight of Swords. And the first thing that came was that if anyone's juggling multiple battles, this is letting you know that it's over. You are being victorious in this current card, and there is a clearing and a pathway that's being presented. So you have to have a sense of steadiness, a sense of readiness to go on to whatever next level you are going to. You have to do that with a certain level of confidence that you got this, you can do this. You know, internally, you know, we're very powerful, and that's something that we have to bring to the forefront in our physical selves. All right. So the next card that actually came out was the Devil. And in a sense, I got that change is here inside of you. And with that change, to be confident. And that's something that, you know, some of us do struggle with, you know, when to be confident and how to present it, not only to ourselves, but how to show it to the world. And it's time for you to make a decision. Like the energy just coming from this card alone, it was like, all right, decision time. No longer sitting on your laurels. It's a must. It's time for you to make a decision. And the other thing that came was, why are you not moving? Move. You are not a tree. You can get up and move and leave that situation, leave that relationship, leave that job that's, you know, toxic. It's not getting you anywhere. You're not able to level up. You're not able to go to another position. It is time to move. It is okay to say, you know what? Yeah, I've had enough of this. I'm going to go ahead and, you know, make that move and be confident with it. And the third card that we have here is the Five of Cups. This is letting you know, to bring you reassurance that your reward is here. Now you can rest. A lot of us, you know, we on, you know, securing that bag. You hear a lot about that. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, wherever else, Snapchat. I don't do Snapchat. But what about securing your soul, where you're ultimately destined to be? Because if you don't secure that, then you're not going to be securing anything else. There's some realness for you on this Thursday morning. All right. And the next card is the Lover's card. You know, a lot of other people, you know, talk about, you know, your love, your soulmate. When this card came out, it wasn't so much about, you know, somebody else. This may be referring to you. You're looking for someone, but maybe it's inside of you. It's, you know, having that self-acceptance, that self-love, that self-care, and that you have this craving and this deeper desire, that inner thirst for a deeper level of yourself. And it's reminding you that you're on the right path and to keep seeking it. Because whatever you find in the inside, you'll be able to manifest on the outside. All right. And my elephant's in the way. Okay. So the next card that we do have, and actually I'm going to go back to the third card, because the third card was actually, excuse me, confirming number one. So it clarified, this one clarified this card. So it's just letting you know, hey, didn't I just tell you juggling of battles is over? Remember that. All right. Now we can go on to the fifth card, which is the High Priestess. And I got a sense of just relaxing when this card came out, even though it's a very, you know, beautiful card. And her, as you can see from her position, she's kind of just going, just flowing. And this reminded me of that you need to dive into yourself, into that power that you have. And sometimes with the power that you have, it has the power to protect you. And as well as accepting yourself. It's okay. You can accept you just the way you are. You don't have to worry about every other. People's opinions don't really matter. Opinions are like a-holes, and everyone's got one, just like Salt and Pepper said. That's all. And another thing that came up just now is that with the Five of Cups, your glass is half full. It's not half empty. So with this, saying this internal yes, it's changing that. Is the glass half full or half empty? No, change it. The glass is half full and not half empty. Okay, great. So the next card that came up was the Three of Wands. And this is still asking, why are you waiting? Why are you contemplating? Why are you overthinking? You already have what you need. So why? Why are you standing on the shore waiting when your ship has already came? Why? And this card is actually confirming the Devil card. So again, you have a confirmation and that you don't need to wait anymore. It's time for you to make a decision. Okay. And then the next card that we have is the Queen of Pentacles. And it's reminding you to say yes to that inner abundance because it's already there. It's just waiting for you to make a decision. Why are you waiting? It's already here. And it just kept repeating, the glass is half full. You may make that your mantra for the day, or your positive affirmation for today. The glass is half full. I am half full. And that you're ready to proceed and go on to where you actually need to be, where you should be. You're getting pushed and nudged in the right direction. And it's also reminding you that you have permission. You have permission to say yes, to stand your ground. Nobody can shake that ground but you. All right. And the very last card, which I was not surprised to come out, was the Strength card. And in a sense, it confirms all these other cards to let you know throughout all this, you have the strength, determination that you can do this. Your spirit is constantly giving you the pep talk. Like, all right, yeah, we're going to make this a great day. I'm not going to let anything negative come in. Positivity out, positivity in. Let the negativity go into the sea of forgetfulness, or whatever you want to say to yourself to motivate you. But your spirit is there to encourage you and make you better. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the reading. I will be providing services probably in the next couple of months after my busy art schedule slows down. But always remember to be a kind human. Throw kindness around like it's confetti, and to always to live life positive. Peace. And everybody have a good day.